So, in case anyone was wondering, I'm the last one to get out. Nobody else is here. I'm all alone.
We're morning boys.
Corey looks like a ninja right now.
Better judo that bunk today. Almost shot his head around.
So it's been about 30 minutes or so since the last video, and maybe 5 minutes after it started raining pretty good, real hard. Now we're about 30 minutes off the highway, give or take, and went up a pretty good hill, and now we're starting to see the snow, and it's still real wet, but I'll give you a look here at it. I can, don't know how. There we are, looking pretty good. Only gonna get better the further we get. Temperature's still reading about 33, so heavy wet snow. Gonna take it easy here, and give you another update here soon. Here we go, boys and girls. Got Corey leading the charge up ahead, followed by Adam and myself. Just recently parked. You can see the snow coming down. We're making our way in. 33 degrees. The snow is starting to, you can't hardly see it, but it's starting to stick. We got a little walk ahead of us before we split off, and we'll touch back in then.
We out here, and finally the weather's cooperating the way we want it to. We're on our hike back in. We're about, I don't know, a third of the way there. Adam's
Thirsty?
He's thirsty, and it ain't Thursday. But we here. Look at those big snowflakes.
All right, folks. Last second, just got a picture of a big buck cruising a property. I don't think he's gonna go far. I'm gonna go set up on the edge of the field, try rattle him in. Kind of in a hurry, so I'll catch you guys out there. Hunt here. Really weird, same conditions I had last year when I shot my buck in the same field. So I got a real good feeling about this. We're gonna see what happens. Well, we just did some calling there. I don't think this buck went far. He didn't have a doe with him, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, but the rut's starting to wind down and this pressure system that's moved through here might have him laying down, so I'm hoping using the earshot of that calling that I just did some rattling and some grunting. But it's so odd, it's the same exact conditions as it was last year when I killed my buck right in the same exact spot, so I'm hoping he comes out. I also got told that there's been 2 nice bucks standing out in this field every single night. We got Gunky with me, I don't know if you can see him. He's tucked back here in the grass, laying down. We're gonna kill one tonight. Right now we got some does working behind us in this field. You're not gonna be able to see him because it's so thick behind us. Gunga has a doe tag with him, so he's probably gonna take a doe if one of them walks out here. I'm waiting for that buck because I don't think that buck's far from him. Just starting to. Last time I saw them. They were heading over this way. So we'll see if they end up showing up in this field here. Probably got about a half hour left of legal shooting light. So we're gonna set it out, maybe do one more round of call and see if we can pull that guy in there.
Well, if you guys wanted a quick glimpse of what my truck looks like during hunting season, there it is. Oh, just an absolute mess. Absolute mess. Anyways, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's snowing out right now, folks. It's snowing out where I am at home. And I am headed up to northern Adirondacks. The boys are already up there. I'm packing the truck up now. I tried hunting that buck today. No success. Think someone shot him actually, because I heard a shot right about where I think he probably would be. So left there, went and had some late Thanksgiving dinner with some friends of mine, and now I'm headed up and we're chasing snow. It's probably some snow in my hair. Whoa. Probably gonna be a little bit long drive because there's quite a bit of snow on the road right now. So we're gonna take our time. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go put one down, boys and girls.
Oh, I can feel my mustache freezing up here. Getting some snow in it. Probably going about almost 2 miles now. Have not cut a track yet. Great snow. But I'm almost to the top of this second mountain that I'm climbing over. And I think I'll probably be able to find a track up top there is what I'm hoping. So, Tyler said he's on a couple hour old track right now. I haven't heard from Brad, but Corey and Adam are both heading like an hour and a half away. Other properties, I don't know why, but they are. So, I'm gonna keep chugging and hopefully get on one. Looks like a doe bed right there. That looks like a buck bed. I'm not sure though. Keep on this track. It's kind of hard to decipher what it is, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna keep following it. Live here, hiking up a mountain. What I'm doing is I'm on this trail right here. Just a hiking trail. I'm gonna try cutting the track on this. But if I don't, my plan is heading to the top of this mountain. When I get to the top, I'm gonna dump off the backside. It's real steep. Looks like real good terrain for a big buck to be living. So I'm making this hike is probably got another 15-20 minutes to the top. I think it'll be worth it. If not, I'm gonna dump down across the road. So back to you guys in a bit. Well, I figured this would be a good spot to start the morning off here on the camera. I hiked up to the top of this mountain, probably a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles, I don't know. But I cruised up here looking for a track. Never cut a track, but man, get up to the top here. This is actually a hiking destination from what I can see. There's a trail and stuff with a ton of traffic. I'm off that now, but it is just beautiful up here. You can just see so far. So not cutting a track. Bless me. Not cutting a track. This view makes up for it. This is awesome. You gotta stop and really take this stuff in, because when winter's gone and you're not doing this anymore, you're not gonna get this unless you're an avid hiker. Man, is it awesome! Just endless. Adirondacks is so vast, man. So I want to stop right here and tell you guys, get out, get outdoors. Get outdoors, man. You're missing out on so much when you just sit inside all the time. There's so much, it opens up a new realm of life when you start going on adventures and hiking mountains, or even just going for a walk. Go for walks. You gotta get outdoors. That's our goal here. We want to push people to get outdoors and show everyone how much fun we're having and all the stuff that we get to see with our own eyes, experiences that we get to encounter. And this is one of them. This is truly awesome. So get out there, get motivated, and deer hunt too. I'll catch you guys when I get on another track here, if I do. I'm trying to drop down the backside of this mountain. And as you can see, this is one big mangled mess, covered in snow. So I'm plowing my way through this, getting absolutely covered in snow. But I want to get to the next mountain over, so we're gonna keep going. Well, folks, I took up those old tracks that I came across that I thought they were old, and I started on them. Probably got about 600 yards in, and there was just pouring everywhere. They had ripped up the entire hillside. So me not having the experience in tracking, this is my first year. I'm still learning. I should have known. I know in my head that when they start pouring like that and they start heading to a thick sprucey area, they're probably going to be bedded down in there. And I know that, like I said, just lack of experience. I didn't slow down. I took a few more steps and boom, there goes the doe, and I just see the ass end of the buck. I know it was a buck because he was making rubs the whole way with her. I looped around. I think I'm on their track. Not 100% sure, but it looks to be a buck track again and another doe, so I think it's their track. I have no idea what he was. All I saw was her. I saw the slick head just, excuse my language, taking off down the mountain. So I'm on their track right now, but lessons learned up here in the mountains. The deer don't come easy up here, and I'm still learning. So I'll put that in my back pocket for next time I run into it, and keep on these deer, and hopefully I can catch up to him. I'd really like to see what he is. He was making some pretty decent sized rubs, so if I come across another one, I don't know if I'll make one now, but if I come across another one, I'll take a video of it for you guys. I was just hot on the track there, and it started to look a little fresher, especially when I came into that barn. I said, okay, this was done today. Like, this was done not that long ago. So I'm gonna keep on it, see if I can catch up to one. Well, it must be it wasn't the buck that was there, because I just came down into this bottom here where I'm following the running tracks. And I looked up and I saw a deer laying on this opposite hillside. She got up and just kind of trotted away, and then another doe was with her, so I'm gonna keep on these deer in case, a buck comes looking for them. I'm gonna give them, 5 or 10 minutes. Keep on their track, because there might be a buck that comes and runs their trail. We'll see. They're pretty high up there. I just watched them skirt that entire hillside. They're laying back, looking over their back tracks. And I just looked quick and I saw something big and brown laying down. I thought it was a buck. But no, 2 does, so I'm gonna keep on them, because I can't find the buck track now. I gotta be real quiet here. I thought there was a buck with them when I initially jumped them away on the other mountain. Probably like 2 miles from where I was. I came up over the ridge for a 3rd time. This time kicked deer up, and I'd walked by a buck bed where he had got out and followed those does. And I couldn't see what he was. He was standing behind a spruce tree, and he stepped down. He had a giant rack on him, and I went to go pull up, and there was snow. inside of that, and I had no shot. By the time I blew it out, he was gone and the doe was standing there. So now I'm chasing him. They took a couple gallops, and I think they're gonna bed back down up here. So I'll get back to you guys. What a day. What a day. Oh, man, they got away from me. He was a giant. He was a big one. Man. Just figured I'd pick the camera up, but he's gone there. This is like the 8th set of running tracks I've come into. I got close to him 3 different times. I saw him 2 different times. Not him, but I saw the does he was with. Then I saw him the last time. And I couldn't tell what he was, because he was standing behind a spruce. And he stepped out. And I just see his big giant rack just swinging. And when I pulled up, there was just so much snow in that peep. I didn't even know. I tried blowing it up. I dropped the gun down, blew it out, brought it back up, and he was already cresting the hill, and Doe was just standing there. Oh, man. That's hunting mountain bucks for you. What a fun day, though. Beautiful up here. Beautiful, beautiful country up here. I worked hard this morning to even find a track. I hiked up. Actually, what they did is they brought me on a big loop. Basically, they're heading back up to where we started, where I started tracking them. And I was telling you guys, I was like, I don't know if this is a buck track. I don't know. And I kept seeing a big track in between the doe tracks. And I was like, man, that looks like a good track. Like, that looks like a real good track. And I'm no expert, but. So then I kept following them, and I see that doe bedded. Well, she got up, and the other one got up, and they both kind of moseyed off. Well, I followed those tracks, and I see a third, and this time I knew it was a buck track, and he was bedded up just beyond them. Big old bed. I'm like, game on. Like, bed was still warm. I'm like, this buck is right here. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, if I'm gonna kill a buck, like, in the Adirondacks, this is a spot where I think it could happen. Sure as shit, I take a couple more steps. Just out of the corner of my eye, I pick up movement, and I look, and there's a deer standing right underneath the spruce. It was bedded, and his head was just up in it, and I couldn't see. And of course, I had snow in my peep. Well, it's been a fun weekend. I finally have set eyes on the Adirondack buck. A big Adirondack buck would have been my biggest easily. He was big. Big, wide, and tall. You'll live to see another day. We're going to do some more tracking tomorrow, and we're probably going to head back home and do tracking in the Adirondacks there, so I'll catch you guys in the truck, and we'll see if I'm still as wound up when I get back to the truck. Well, the camera's a little foggy. I look like a homeless man. That's okay. What a long day. I went 8 miles today. Did 8, and I'm back to the truck, about to head home, but what a day, man. I was this close to my first Adirondack buck in my first year hunting, so that was cool. We got another full day of hunting tomorrow. Like I said, we're going up near our camp, I think.
That's what Corey and Adam and I are gonna do. So we're gonna give that a go, and hopefully we can get on another one tomorrow. I don't know, Brad, Corey, and Adam are still all out, I believe, because I haven't heard from them. So we'll get in touch with them in a bit, and maybe go hang out with them tonight, have a couple beers or something, and talk over what we're gonna do tomorrow. So catch you guys later. It's been a great weekend. Let's finish it off strong tomorrow. Well, folks, I'm just getting done editing this video. Corey's here right now. We have another really good video coming to you next, so stay tuned. As always, like and follow, or sorry, like and subscribe. Follow us, yes, please do. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and go check out our podcast on Spotify, all at Adirondack Bucks and Beyond. Have a good night, and we'll catch you in the next video.